Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Tamarack Aerospace flight tests SmartWing-equipped King Air 350. Rise Above returns to AirVenture. Second Beechcraft Denali test aircraft flies. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Tamarack Aerospace flight tests SmartWing-equipped King Air 350. In-flight testing of a Beechcraft King Air 350 fitted with Tamarack Aerospace Group's Performance SMARTWING has confirmed predicted increases in endurance and payload, high/hot takeoff abilities, extended loiter time, and in-flight stability. Early comparative analysis of the flight testing suggests a 5% improvement in fuel economy during a loiter-mission cruise, a 10% increase in climb gradient, and a 500-pound high/hot weight, altitude, temperature improvement that correlates to almost 2 hours of added aircraft endurance. The King Air 350 is the second turboprop airframe to be evaluated by Tamarack. Formerly, the company retrofit a King Air 200 with its Performance SmartWing. Worldwide, nearly 160 Cessna Citation jets have been retrofit with Tamarack's active winglet technology. The modification has seen the Citation fleet realize range increases of up to 33%. Differing from the active winglet technology currently found on more than 160 Citation jet aircraft, Tamarack's Performance SmartWing technology automatically controls wing bending during turbulence and other in-flight events by effectively, quote, turning off the winglets, end quote. This is accomplished via load sensors and a camber surface that can respond to system inputs in fractions of a second. The active winglet/load alleviation system is fully automatic, requires no pilot action, and functions independently of other aircraft systems. And after the break, Open Letter chronicles pilot frustrations.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. Open Letter chronicles pilot frustrations. In a move that underscores the challenges with which the airline industry and its pilots are faced, Delta's Pilots Union in an open letter has reached out to Delta customers for purpose of letting them know the airline's pilots share their frustration about ongoing operational issues. Quote, "This is the first time in our history that we've published an open letter to customers," end quote, said Delta ALPA Master Executive Council Chairman Captain Jason Ambrosi. Wind tunnel sim testing completed for hydrogen-powered airship. H2 Clipper, the Santa Barbara-based aerospace and alternative energy company, announced that it has completed a simulated wind tunnel test of its hydrogen-powered pipeline-in-the-sky airship. The proposed dirigible airship is to have a range of 6,000 miles, a top speed of 175 miles per hour, and an impressive 265,000 cubic foot cargo volume. H2 Clipper asserts the aircraft's operating costs will be between 17 and 25 cents per ton-mile, based on payloads of 245 tons over 1,000 miles or 170 tons over 6,000 miles. The airship's total lifting capacity is expected to be over 250 tons. Lawmakers seek to facilitate New Jersey airport improvements. New Jersey lawmakers have advanced legislation that would afford airports additional time to apply state funds to much-needed improvements. Currently, airports are obligated to utilize Department of Transportation grants within 2 years of receiving them. In most cases, however, the interval expires before airport improvement projects are granted requisite local approval or finalized engineering work, especially if community opposition slows the process. Complications and delays notwithstanding, the DOT grants expire after 2 years. The Bahamas removes COVID-19 testing requirement for fully vaccinated travelers. In addition to eliminating the mandatory Bahamas travel health visa, the government of the Bahamas announced that fully vaccinated travelers will no longer be required to submit to pre-travel COVID-19 testing to enter the country. All unvaccinated travelers ages 2 and older will be required to obtain a negative COVID-19 test, either a negative RT-PCR test or a rapid antigen test, taken no more than 3 days or 72 hours prior to travel, and present the negative test results at check-in before travel to the Bahamas. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Rise Above returns to AirVenture. The CAF Rise Above Squadron is honored to have Tuskegee Airmen Lt. Colonel George Hardy and Lt. Colonel James Harvey joining the CAF Rise Above traveling exhibit for Oshkosh. The exhibit will be operating at KidVenture, where visitors will be able to view both the Red Tail Rise Above and Rise Above WASP movies. The Tuskegee Airmen will be at the exhibit for autographs and photos. Rise Above Squadron leader Doug Rosendahl says, quote, "We are pleased and excited to attend AirVenture again this year and honored to have former Tuskegee Airmen Lt. Colonel Hardy and Lt. Colonel Harvey spending the week with us. Also this year, the exhibit will again be playing the Red Tail and WASP movies," end quote. The Rise Above Squadron is dedicated to educating audiences across the country about the history and legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen, America's first black military pilots and their support personnel, and the women Air Force service pilots. The CAF Rise Above Educational Initiative is a threefold outreach program, including a fully restored World War II-era P-51C Mustang, the signature aircraft of the Tuskegee Airmen, the Rise Above Traveling Exhibit 53-foot mobile theater featuring the original panoramic film Rise Above Red Tail and Rise Above WASP, and resource materials. And after these messages, 2nd Beechcraft Denali test aircraft flies.
Pilot Communications USA is proud to introduce our latest headsets, the Carbon A1 Active Noise Reduction and the Carbon P1 Passive headset. Carbon fiber makes our headsets 30% lighter than others, which significantly reduces pilot fatigue. Our BlueLink hand control unit allows you to connect 2 devices at the same time, and the record out capability can send audio to an onboard camera or digital recorder. Get the headset that's so light you may forget you're wearing one at pilot-usa.com.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Welcome back. 2nd Beechcraft Denali test aircraft flies. Textron Aviation has announced the successful first flight of its 2nd Beechcraft Denali flight test aircraft. The 2nd test aircraft joins the first prototype Denali, which has accumulated upward of 200 flight test hours since its first flight in November 2021. During its maiden flight, the 2nd Denali, which approximates the aircraft's finalized form, remained aloft approximately 2 hours, during which it reached a maximum altitude of 15,500 feet and a maximum speed of 240 knots. As the flight test program expands, a 3rd flight test aircraft and 3 full airframe ground test vehicles will be incorporated for purposes of better evaluating aircraft systems, power plant characteristics, avionics, and overall performance. The Denali is the first aircraft powered by GE's 1,300 shaft horsepower FADEC-equipped Catalyst turboprop engine. The engine and the 105-inch Macaulay 5-blade composite full-feathering reversible pitch ice-protected propeller to which it's mated are controlled by a single lever. Aviation purists currently choking on their coffee are assured the proceeding is not a misprint. The Denali indeed features a single lever power and propeller control. Up front, Denali pilots will find a G3000 avionics suite, an integrated autothrottle which interfaces with the Denali's automatic flight control system and flight management system. Textron claims Denali operators can expect a cruise speed of 285 knots and a full fuel payload of 1,100 pounds. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!